introduce to you our president, Jeff Field, who's going to talk a little bit about his reflections on what it means to be in NSLS, and then give our closing remarks. So give it up once again for our president, Jeff Field.
Hello, Jeffy.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jeffrey Field, and I'm the student president of the NSLS here at Governor State. Tonight I want to talk to you all about how the NSLS has impacted my life. As student president of the NSLS, I've had the opportunity to organize various events, including our new member orientation back on 23rd of March, and our leadership training day back on the 6th of April. Also organizing success networking teams meetings that would meet once every week or once every 2 weeks to discuss our SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And how we can achieve these SMART goals? By creating a list of action steps each meeting, and we will be completed by next meeting or the meeting after that. This idea of breaking your SMART goal into smaller goals, better known as action steps, and that can be achieved within a day or two, provides a way more efficient way to ensure and achieve your goals. I truly enjoyed being a part of these success networking teams because I was able to meet new people and learn what their goals and motivations are to succeed in their specific majors. Learning different members' stories and what led them to join the NSLS has been such a rewarding experience for me. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many great individuals through the NSLS that have inspired me to achieve my goals and to support them in achieving their goals as well. I have learned a lot this semester from stepping up to this role of student president. I have learned that it is okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes them. But it is having the mindset of learning from those mistakes and being determined to do better next time around. Last Thursday, I had the opportunity to volunteer on behalf of this NSLS chapter at the Speed Campus for Special Education in Chicago Heights, specifically helping children with autism. I wouldn't have had this opportunity to volunteer if it wasn't for our now ex-student president from last semester who just started a growing nonprofit organization called Divine Puzzle, the amazing and wonderful Miss Latia Williams. If it wasn't for her, I would not be in a position speaking to all of you tonight. And it was such a tremendous and life-changing experience for me that truly touched my heart. I plan on going back there to volunteer more soon and encourage others to do the same, because what she is doing now by building this nonprofit organization from the ground up is truly inspirational and set to have a positive impact in our community. And that's what great leaders like her do. Through the NSLS, I have learned that leadership is not just about taking charge or being in control. It's about listening, learning, and growing alongside others. It is about acting toward positive change and inspiring others to do the same. I joined this great society last semester, back in September 2022. I received my invitation in the mail saying I've been nominated to join the National Society of Leadership and Success at Governor State University. I went straight to my phone looking up what the NSLS is all about, then beginning to realize that it is the largest leadership honor society in the nation with over 700 plus chapters. I felt incredibly honored to be nominated for this honor society and saw it as a call to action. I made a promise to myself back in September and then set a goal that I needed to go outside my comfort zone and not be afraid to fail. I started to see this as an opportunity to learn about what it truly takes to be a great leader and inspire others along the way, as well as have others inspire me. I then put in my application to join the executive board about a week or two after receiving my nomination. Not long after that, I get a call while I'm on my way to class from someone I didn't recognize the number at first. I answered the phone and it was Miss Latia Williams. She then begins to tell me that I was nominated to be student vice president. From there on, as great leaders do, she has become such an inspiration to me since joining the NSLS, giving me the confidence to overcome my fears and achieve my goals. Since she went on to graduate last semester, and the role of student president was then empty. She went on to tell me that I would make a great student president. At first I thought she was joking with me, but she truly believes that I could take on this role and see something in me that I did not see. And this truly resonated with me so much because my mother would tell me the exact same thing, that there is something unique about me, but I have been blind to it all this time. I started to realize that perhaps they were right this whole time. For a big part of my life, up until recently, I would just isolate myself from the rest of the world and begin drowning in my own self-pity, thinking, what if I did this? What if I didn't do that? Would things be better for me if I did this? Questions like those are what were holding me back from unlocking my full potential. Not to mention that perhaps the biggest obstacle for me to overcome in my life is that a few years ago, I was diagnosed with epilepsy after having multiple seizures in the span of a year. It was truly rough to come to this realization that this was something that will most likely stay with me for the rest of my life. I began to lose confidence in myself, continuously thinking, this is what is going to define me from here on out. Since my seizures would mostly occur right in the morning, there were many times where I would wake up in an ambulance on my way to the hospital, realizing I just had another seizure. But I refused to give up, as I still wanted to go to college and graduate with a degree. If it wasn't for my mom and my grandmother supporting me every day, every step of the way through my recovery, I don't think I would be in this position like this, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you so much for never giving up on me. I love you both so much, and I can't even put that into words. Fast forward to now, being in my senior year with the opportunity to graduate next fall with a bachelor's degree in computer science with a
Go, Jeffy! I can't watch this anymore.
This alone shows that you can do anything you set your mind to. No matter the circumstances, don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Prove them wrong through your actions. What we learn to overcome fear and anxiety, we realize that the only thing that is standing between us and our dreams is ourselves. We can unlock our full potential and act towards making a difference in our community. Let us lead by example, showing others that we are capable of inspiring them to follow our footsteps. Let us continue to strive for excellence and never settle for less than our best. It is an honor to be standing in front of you of such an amazing group of individuals. Take a moment and really think about what brought you here tonight. It is your hard work, your determination, and your commitment to excellence. Each and every one of you sitting here has excelled in your own right, and that deserves to be celebrated. I want to take this opportunity to recognize and thank all of you for being a part of this society. Whether you participated in our events or simply provided support and encouragement, you have made a valuable contribution. But tonight, it's not just about looking back at what we have accomplished together. It's also about looking forward to the future. As members of this society, we have a responsibility to use our skills, our knowledge, and resources to become better leaders. I'm looking forward to this fall semester coming up and plan to make this chapter more engaging for the students and to see this chapter grow even bigger. I would like to thank our Dean of Students and Damon Sloan for speaking tonight on behalf of the NSLS. And also our other advisor, Lisa Cara, thank you so much for your support through this process. I'd also like to thank again our Chapter X President, Latia Williams. Thank you so much for believing in me to take on this role as student president. I'd like to also thank our Vice President, Julie Harris. Thank you so much for your support this semester as well as tonight. Our Society Events Chair Member, Beverly Mohammed, thank you so much for your support this semester as well as for tonight. Our new Fundraising Chair Member, Kay Williams, and our Community Service Chair Member, Devontae Turner. I look forward to working with all of you in the near future on the Executive Board to further help this chapter grow and develop. Thank you so much for being here today and taking the time to patiently listen to what I had to say. Thank you.